Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I am here because there is one important thing happening in Africa right now, and that thing is unbelievable. I have never seen anything as big as this happening in Africa, and that is agricultural revolution in Lafia, Nasarawa State, Nigeria. This is unbelievable. Our prayers have seemed to be answered because we have been praying for Africa to change from buying exotic cars, living expensive life to famine. Because Africa is getting poorer every day. Why? Because our politicians focus on expensive cars, living high life, living extravagant life. Nobody is thinking about building factories anymore. Any little money that come into a politician's hand, he or she will use it to buy exotic cars. With the level they were going, there was no way Africa would progress that way. Impossible. Country improved by going into manufacturing, production, agriculture, agro-production, so on and so forth. But by the time you begin to think about extravagant life, you are heading into doom, and your economy can never stand it. And this is the reason Africa is going down every day. Thank God that things have started changing. Because the Nasarawa state governor, Abdullahi Sule, has come to surprise the entire Africa. And this is the first time things like this happen in Africa. And what is it? Now, Nasarawa state governor has just realized that the best way to build an economy is not by buying Toyota SUV, not by sharing Land Cruiser, new model every day, not by driving expensive cars, leaving an expensive mansion. No, is by industrialization. And what did he do? He went and contacted Bob Tractor to build manufacturing and assemble plant in Lafia, Nasarawa state capital. Is unbelievable. Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State has brokered collaboration and partnership between the National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure, NASENI, and Bob Tractor Limited, with a view to assembling tractors at the Agricultural Machinery and Equipment Development Institute, Lafia. Governor Sule sought for the collaboration between NASENI and Bob Tractor Limited during a meeting he brokered at the head office of NASENI in Abuja on Monday. According to the governor, the collaboration became necessary in order for Nasarawa State to key into the renewed hope agenda of the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu administration in food security, create employment, as well as find utilization for the Amedi, which was commissioned by former President Muhammadu Buhari. He pointed out that the collaboration between NASENI and the local tractor manufacturing company is also in line with the vision of the agency to promote Nigeria and Nigerian products. I am proud to tell you that I brought a company that is the owner of Nigerian-made tractors. They have tractors of medium and large sizes. They have keyed into the president's renewed hope agenda in food security, he said. Governor Sule was emphatic that with NASENI's presence in the state, with its facilities in Nasarawa, Gora, Kefi, and Lafia, it would be a win-win if the agency could enter into a partnership with Bob Tractor Limited to assemble tractors in Lafia. I feel you have all these investments in Nasarawa State. We must find a way to utilize it, he said, while noting that NASENI is yet to fully equip the Amedi with a single CNC lathe machine on ground. Bob Tractor Limited have already imported its assembling plant and are ready to go into production. I feel this is happening in my state. I cannot send them to you. I felt I had to come myself and introduce this relationship to show you how important it is for us, so that when you enter into the relationship with them, at the end of the day, the tractors that would be manufactured are Nigerian-made tractors, which are in line with the dream of NASENI. Secondly, you are going to create employment opportunities for the people, and for them, This is one of the most wonderful things they could do, because this is the era of collaboration with the new Nasini. At the end of the day, in Nasarawa state, the teeming youths will be employed, he stated. The governor commended the executive vice chairman, CEO of Nasini, Khalil Suleiman Halilu, and the management of the agency for accepting to hold the meeting despite the short notice. He used the opportunity of the meeting to congratulate Halilu on his appointment as the new Nasini boss, as well as for recording a feat within 100 days of his assumption of office. In his response, the EVC CEO of Nasini, Khalil Suleiman Halilu, said the agency under his watch is very much businesslike, stressing that Nasini is willing to collaborate with Nigerian firms towards promoting local production. We are not merely a research and development center, but we also want to have our products consumed by Nigerians. You have all our support, and we will work together towards achieving our objectives, he stated. In his speech, Ibifiri Bobmanuel, MD, CEO of Bob Track Tractor Limited, said his company is looking to partner through the government of Nasarawa State. Nasarawa State seats at a very pivotal point in the country, where it is central to our markets, which is the agro hub in Nigeria. This whole project becomes most interesting here in Nasarawa State to see that we bring life into it, create employment, and use it as a hub to drive the mechanized agricultural dream of the present administration, he said. Now, there is a revolution of trying to revive African economy, trying to change the mindset of our politicians to focus on agriculture. No more thinking about expensive life. No more thinking about going to share exotic cars, buying exotic cars, living an expensive life. No. Africa has a very fertile land. Why not using that opportunity to build African economy? Thank God this is happening right when we are alive and see how it happened. I have always said this, that anybody who wants to give good governance to his people and begins with buying an expensive car, that person is not going to give you a good governance. If you have governor, senator, president, whom his target is to be buying expensive cars, Mercedes, to Toyota SUV, Ferraris, limousine. If you have such leaders run away from them, they are not good ones. The good ones are the ones that think about manufacturing, production, industrialization. Then these are the type of politicians you have to vote for. I'm very happy that engineer Abdullah Asule has come with a good idea. And by looking at Abdullah Asule, you will know that he is a very simple man. A man who thinks about production. How to take our kids out from the street. Not to spend the money unnecessarily, but coming with a very beautiful plan. He knows that Africa today needs agriculture to survive. And what did he do? He contacted Bob Track Tractors to build manufacturing plant in his estate, and from then, everybody's attention will be focused on farming. What would this do? This will create a very, very big employment, not only in Nigeria, but in so many parts of African countries where the tractors will be taken to. It's unbelievable. I am very, very happy. Thank you for watching. This is Intervlog. Thank you.